If you were a caracal, your most impressive skill would be leaping into the air to catch birds. You were born in a patch of dense grass on the African savanna. When you first came into the world, you could barely see anything at all and could only rely on your sense of smell to find your mother's milk. To protect you from the many predators constantly lurking nearby, your mother had to keep moving from place to place. In this land, danger was everywhere. A single careless moment could turn you into a meal for jackals, lions, or other predators. A few days later, you were finally able to see your mother clearly. You grew very quickly, and before long, you were already playing with your siblings out in the open. Then one day, your mother brought back a very special gift. It was meat. The moment you tasted it for the first time, you loved it. The hunting instinct inside your body seemed to awaken instantly. You became curious about everything that moved, even unconsciously following a spider and climbing up a tree with ease. Caracals are natural climbers, agile, and capable of leaping down from high places with perfect control. Although your mother still nursed you, she had to bring back more and more meat, because you and your siblings had already become obsessed with it. So she began teaching you the real skills of survival. Your species' signature move is catching birds in midair. But that was not all. She also brought back larger prey, so the whole litter could begin learning how to hunt. This was when the most important lesson began. You hid in the grass and spotted a herd of antelope in the distance. Your mother pressed her body low to the ground, moving slowly and almost silently thanks to the soft pads on her feet. Hunting requires more than speed. It demands absolute patience. But the savanna forgives no mistakes. Your brother quietly followed your mother and was spotted by a lion. It was an extremely dangerous moment, one that seemed hopeless. But your mother immediately rushed in, using her agility to dodge the lion's attacks, while growling fiercely to intimidate it. In the end, the lion decided the trouble was not worth it and walked away. After that, both you and your brother understood one thing clearly. On the savanna, even the smallest lapse in attention can cost you your life. By the time you were 1 year old, you had become a fully grown caracal. From that point on, you began living alone and had to find food by yourself. You tried chasing birds, but failed. Then you turned to hunting antelope, only to realize you could not even keep up with their shadow. Real hunting was far harder than you had imagined. At times, you went hungry for 3 days straight without catching anything. And on top of that, you always had to stay alert to the dangers around you. Leopards and lions were not just competitors for food. Sometimes, they saw you as prey too. That is how harsh life in the wild truly is. Fortunately, your body was built for hunting. Your powerful hind legs allowed you to leap incredibly high. Little by little, you mastered the art of snatching birds out of the sky. Among wildcats, the caracal is one of the very best jumpers. When you spring upward, you can reach nearly 3 meters high, enough to knock birds out of the air in an instant. Most of the time, you hide in bushes, using your large ears with their distinctive black tufts to catch even the faintest sounds and pinpoint the location of prey. Then, with the soft pads under your feet, you move in quietly and deliver a precise finishing strike. Your species' hunting ability has been admired for a very long time. In ancient Egyptian wall paintings, humans recorded taming your ancestors to help with hunting. But today, you are a protected animal. As your hunting skills improve, your diet becomes more varied as well. Besides birds and mice, you also hunt hares, antelope, and in some regions even African penguins. Even so, your favorite prey remains antelope. You usually hide in the grass, waiting for the perfect moment, then explode forward with a deadly attack. One antelope can feed you for several days, and whatever you cannot finish, you hide away for later. After that, you begin searching for territory of your own. You find a cave that seems like a perfect shelter. By now, you are about 1.5 years old, and you can feel your body changing. It is time to find a mate. You follow the scent left behind by a female to track her location, but clearly, you are not the only one who has arrived. You try to attract attention with your large ears and the black tufts on their tips, features that can be used both for communication and, sometimes, as a lure when hunting birds. Foolish birds may mistake them for insects and swoop down, only to discover too late that it is a trap. But while you are trying to impress, another male sees it as a challenge. He charges straight at you, and the two of you are forced to fight for the right to mate. In the end, you win, and bring the female back to your cave. Mating happens quickly. Once you have passed on your genes, you return to living alone once again. From then on, you continue expanding and marking your territory. You leave behind distinctive claw marks, and even use urine to send a clear message to other predators that this land belongs to you, and they should stay away. Your territory may stretch across dozens of square kilometers. You are strong enough to hunt prey that weighs twice as much as you do. Then 10 years pass. In the wild, the average lifespan of a caracal is around 12 years. One day, you suddenly hear movement outside. Two jackals are boldly eating the food you had hidden away. You immediately rush out and attack them. They use their advantage in numbers to wear you down. You keep growling and threatening them until you finally drive them off. But in that burst of anger, you may have forgotten one very important thing.